She used to text first. Now your messages sit there, unanswered. When she does reply, it's cold, short, one word. The same woman who once wanted your attention now behaves as if you barely exist. And naturally, your mind starts asking the same question every man asks: what did I do wrong? But listen carefully. When a woman begins to ignore you, that is not the moment to chase harder. That is the moment to rise higher. In this video, we're going to tap into the ruthless calm of Stoicism and uncover how a man should respond when someone tries to play games with his mind. You'll understand why silence can be louder than anger, why emotional distance can be stronger than obsession, and how choosing your self-respect over validation can quietly dismantle someone's ego. This isn't about revenge, it's about transformation. She may think you'll panic, that you'll beg, that you'll try harder to win her back, but instead you become something unexpected. You become silent, composed, unshaken. You fade away like a ghost, and when your energy disappears from her life, she will feel that absence, because sometimes silence isn't empty. Sometimes it arrives like a storm. Let's begin. First, you need to understand why she ignores you and what it actually means. When a woman starts pulling away, it often functions as a test. Sometimes she's aware of it, sometimes she isn't, but the underlying question is always the same. What kind of man are you? Is your confidence dependent on her attention? Will you lose your composure the moment she becomes distant? Will you chase approval the way most men do? Or will you remain steady, calm, and completely grounded in yourself? The Stoics never begged the world for validation. They mastered their own mind and allowed the world to respond to them. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." So what does a Stoic man do when a woman suddenly ignores him? Surprisingly, he does nothing, but that nothing carries immense power. She expects reactions, she expects emotion, she expects messages asking what went wrong. Instead, she meets silence, and that silence unsettles her more than 1,000 texts ever could, because it sends a message she didn't expect. You don't need her. And the moment she senses that, the little power game she tried to play begins to collapse. Now let's talk about the Stoic principles behind this response. Lesson 1. Detach to gain control. Epictetus taught that we don't suffer because of events themselves, but because of the meaning we attach to them. Being ignored only hurts when you interpret it as rejection. Instead, view it as information. Her behavior is revealing her character. A woman who withdraws without communication or respect is simply showing you where she stands. And when someone chooses to step away from your life, let them. You don't need endless explanations. You need clarity, and clarity teaches one powerful rule: never chase what is already trying to leave. Lesson 2. Respect yourself more than you crave attention. Every time a man double texts, over-explains, or begs for reassurance, he slowly erodes his own dignity. And here's a hard truth many men learn too late. People rarely respect someone who refuses to walk away. Seneca once said, "He who is brave is free." When you value your peace more than her attention, the entire dynamic changes. You stop reacting, you start reclaiming control, and she notices that shift. Lesson 3. Let absence do the talking. There's no need for dramatic exits. Don't block her. Don't post passive-aggressive quotes. Don't announce that you're leaving. Just become quiet. Let her see that you stopped watching her stories. Let her notice your sudden absence. And when she eventually sends a casual "hey" weeks later, she might discover that the silence continues. Because absence, when used correctly, is not childish, it's powerful. Lesson 4. Invest in yourself, not the illusion. Instead of wasting energy analyzing her behavior, redirect that energy toward your own growth. Improve your body, build your work, strengthen your mind. deepen your brotherhood. Everything you once poured into chasing her attention, pour into building a stronger version of yourself. And something interesting happens when a man evolves quietly. He becomes unrecognizable. The version of you she once knew disappears, and suddenly she realizes something uncomfortable. She never truly had the man you're becoming. She only had the earlier version, and that new version doesn't look back. Now let's get brutally honest. When a woman ignores them, most men fall into predictable traps. Some beg for attention, some explode with anger, others try to pretend they're happy by posting constantly online. But all three behaviors communicate the same message: I'm not okay without you. A Stoic man chooses a different path. He simply disappears from the emotional battlefield. No drama, no public heartbreak, no manipulation. He allows her to walk away because he understands something important. Anything that leaves your peace was never meant to stay. You are not here to convince someone of your value. Your real work is mastering yourself. And here's the ironic part. When she notices your distance, when she sees your growth, when she realizes you're no longer waiting, that's often when her ego begins to crumble. Because what she thought was control was actually your patience. And now that patience is gone, let her experience the silence. Finally, remember the ultimate Stoic principle. She ignored you, but you didn't collapse. You didn't chase. You didn't lose yourself. You grew. Marcus Aurelius once said that the best revenge is refusing to become like those who wronged you. So let her play games if she wants. Let her search for reactions. You remain something different, calm, grounded, unshakable. Because in the end, someone ignoring you simply reveals what they truly value. And if they don't value you, that is their loss, not yours. So walk away, walk with pride, walk in silence, and watch how the ego that tried to hurt you slowly crumbles under the weight of your indifference.